The Apple iPhone is one of the best smartphones in the world. Although everybody wants them, not everyone can afford them. What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel, it's Osagie-Erese, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the best iPhones you can get right now in 2020. Welcome back to the channel, and I know it has been a while since we guys actually spoke well. Like this, you guys saw me talking to you, it has been a while, but I'm back now. Hopefully more video ideas will come in, so just dropping videos. So yes, this video is going to, I'm talking about the best iPhone you can buy in 2020, like the best iPhone for you. So basically, if you are not an iPhone user and you are thinking about buying an iPhone, or if you're already an iPhone user and you're thinking about upgrading or something like that, this video is for you. So share this video to your friends, share anybody that you know that wants to buy an iPhone or something like that. Just share the video, tell them to watch it so that this can really help them. So yes, let's get into the video. So we're going to be talking about the big iPhones and small iPhones. So the first category will be the small iPhones, and while talking about the phones, we're going to talk about the features, the longevity, and the price. The features meaning the chips, the phone design, and all. So basically we're starting with the first small iPhone, and that is the iPhone 8, because that's currently the smallest iPhone I can recommend you to get in 2020 right now. So you can get the iPhone 8. It's running on the Apple A11 Bionic chip. It has an 8 megapixel camera. It still supports iOS 14 up to now. Like, that is really mad. And it has a 4.7-inch screen. So if you're someone that is looking for a good phone to use, like you don't really care about using your phone to edit this, do that, like the iPhone 8 can actually work for you very well. Or if you are someone that just uses social media, just like, why not get the iPhone 8? You can get the iPhone 8 right now, and it's like $225. Yeah, just get the phone, and the phone can actually last you for another 2 years, because Apple's chips age longer, like they age well, and Apple will keep on releasing the updates. So if you buy it now, you can probably use it up to 2023, but I don't recommend. Like maybe 2022 you can now upgrade, but if you get it now, because the phone has been around for like 3 years and it's still getting updates, so like 2 more years it will get, I think it will get up to iOS 16. And leaving the iPhone 8, I'll also recommend the iPhone SE, because that's like the other small phone. The iPhone SE came out this year. It came out running with the A13 Bionic chip, Apple's 12 megapixel camera. So if you want an iPhone in an iPhone 8's body but has the internals of the iPhone 11, get the SE. Like, battery life on iPhones is not something that we should really get into, because most iPhones, if they are not really the big ones, most of these are carry power banks around. So yes, the iPhone SE, that is one phone I can also recommend. You can get the phone right now at $300. The iPhone SE is a very good, sexy, small, portable phone. And moving on to the next small iPhone, the iPhone 12 mini. So yes, the iPhone 12 mini is actually the best in this small iPhone range. Like when we are saying small iPhone, the iPhone 12 mini is actually the best because it's the iPhone 12 that came out. So the iPhone 12 mini runs the Apple A14, has a wide angle camera, takes pictures in portrait, records in Dolby Atmos, like. So this is the iPhone 12. This is the iPhone 12 and has the new squarish iPhone 5 vibe design. So this starts at a price of $700, $699, so it's $700. So like, if you want the iPhone 12 mini, if you are somebody that does a lot of editing and you want a smaller phone, the iPhone 12 mini actually works for you, because it has a 5.8-inch OLED display. The other two iPhones I spoke about, they have IPS LCD, so it has an OLED display, so you're getting so yes. So leaving the small category, so if you look at this, the iPhone 8 came out 3 years ago and it's $225. The iPhone SE came out this year and it's $300, and the iPhone 12 also this year but it's $699. So if you look at this, you're like, I like the design of the iPhone 8, but like 3 years ago, the chip and the iPhone SE. So if you look, just add a little bit more money, you can get the SE. But if you don't have the money, just get the iPhone 8. But like the SE is actually going to last longer because it came out this year, the internals of the iPhone 11, and you know the iPhone 11 was fast. So moving on to the medium-sized phones, So we're going to be talking about the smartphone that really changed the game for Apple's smartphone designs, and that is the iPhone 10. Like when the iPhone 10 came out, most people call it the X. When the iPhone 10 came out, it came out with the notch, the bezel-less screen, swipe up. It came out with Face ID, no Touch ID anymore, and everybody was like, wow, iPhone X, iPhone X, iPhone X. And a few years later, the iPhone 10 that everybody wanted, most people now have it and they want to upgrade from it. Some people still want to upgrade to it, or some people. So if you are the type of person using an iPhone 7 or an iPhone 7 Plus, and you're like, okay, you want to move up and you don't have money to actually buy the max phones, the iPhone 10 is a very good device because it also came out in 2017. It came out in 2017, but it's still fast up to now. Like, sexy phone, nice display, it's still fast. So you can get the iPhone X for like price on the screen. You can get it for that amount, and for me, I'll actually recommend it in 2020 because it will last. Flashy that came out 3 years ago, that phone is still moving fast. So you can also get the iPhone XS, that is like a slight upgrade of the 10, or you can get the 11 Pro. But in 2020, the 11 Pro's price is still like, it's not that cheap. It's not that cheap. So you can either get the X, the XS, or 11. So in this category, the one I'll recommend for you, if you know you like the Apple ecosystem and you want to get one of their medium-sized phones, not like the big and not like the so small, get the 11 Pro. Like, just save money, get the 11 Pro. So like, in case you want to move, let's upgrade, it will be easier for you. But if you get the X, you can still upgrade to like the 12 or 11. So yeah, moving on to the next category, that is the big boys. So the first one we're going to talk about is the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So if you want to buy the iPhone 12, if you are thinking of buying an iPhone this year in 2020 and you are considering between the iPhone 12 line, like between the 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max, get the iPhone 12 Pro Max, because the 12 Pro is a good phone. But even if you want to say the 12 Pro and the 12, I'll actually recommend you save the money and get the 12. The 12 Pro is fast, it's good, but like, it has some battery issues, and upgrading to the 12 Pro Max, you'll see you are getting a phone with better battery, lasts longer, bigger screen, it's more powerful. Like, it's just iPhone 12 Pro Max comparing to iPhone 12 Pro. For me, the 12 Pro is like that middle child. Like, why the Apple won't bother to make it? They could have just made the 12 mini, the 12 and the 12 Pro Max. But like, yeah, the 12 Pro, I won't say I recommend it, but if you want to get it, get it. But if you are using the 11 Pro and you want to upgrade, no need, wait for next year, get like the iPhone 13 or whatever they decide to call it. But if you're also using, I'll say this for you guys, if you're using an iPhone 10 or 10s, do not upgrade to the iPhone 11, change to the 12. Yeah, but if you're using the 11, don't bother upgrading. Okay, between the 11 Pro rather, because between the 11 and the 12, slight things changed, because the 11 doesn't have an OLED display, it has an LCD display. So when you now upgrade from that LCD display to the OLED on the 12, you'll be like, wow, so this is what I've been missing all the time. So if you have an 11, you can upgrade to the 12. But if you have an 11 Pro, there's no need to upgrade to the iPhone 12. Just wait till next year. And if you don't have an iPhone at all, you don't have an iPhone and your budget is like $200, get the iPhone 8. If your budget is $300, get the SE. If your budget is like $400, get the 8 Plus. If your budget is $500, get the XR. If your budget is $600, get the 11. If your budget is $700, get the XS. And if your budget is $800, get the 11 Pro. Budget is $900, get the 11 Pro Max. And if your budget is $1,000, get the 12 Pro. I don't recommend it. You can still save like extra $100 and get the 12 Pro Max. So basically, Apple have strategically given you smartphones at every price range. So there's no reason to say that Apple, they are too expensive, they are too this, they are too that, because really all you need to do is just save, know the iPhone you want, and you get them, because you have from 200, you don't have from $100, to be honest. Okay, like maybe 150. You can still get like the 7. You can still get the 7. So yes, these are the smartphones that I think you should get. The iPhones I think you should get. More videos will be dropping soon, so stay tuned guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.